Baxter's Wagging Woes. Meet Baxter. Baxter was a dog whose fur was the exact color of an overbaked ginger cookie. He had a tail that worked like a windshield wiper on high speed, and a heart so full of joy it often leaked out of his mouth in the form of very loud, very wet barks. Baxter had one goal in life: to be the best, most loyal friend a human could ever ask for. On the other end of the leash was Mr. Grumbel.
Oh dear, not again. Let's get this cleaned up.
Mr. Grumbel was a man who preferred silence, organized bookshelves, and socks without holes. He didn't quite understand how one small dog could contain the energy of 1,000 suns, but he had lived with Baxter long enough to know that peace and quiet was a dream of the past. Every morning began the same way. Baxter believed it was his sworn duty to ensure Mr. Grumbel never overslept. This involved a very specific technique Baxter called the human pressure wash. It was effective, efficient, and extremely slobbery. Loyalty, Baxter thought, means protecting the house from intruders. Unfortunately, Baxter's definition of an intruder included the wind, the toaster, and especially the mailman. One afternoon, Baxter decided to show his loyalty by bringing Mr. Grumbel a gift he had intercepted from the front porch. Mr. Grumbel spent hours tending to his prize-winning petunias. He told Baxter to stay and help. Baxter took the help part very seriously. He figured the flowers were feeling claustrophobic and needed much larger holes to breathe in. Then there was the great squirrel standoff. Baxter knew that squirrels were secret agents sent to spy on the backyard. He spent 3 hours motionless, staring at a branch, proving his unwavering dedication to home security. Rain was Baxter's favorite weather because it turned the world into a giant bowl of chocolate pudding. After a particularly loyal patrol of the muddy yard, Baxter burst back into the house. He felt he hadn't shared enough of his outdoor adventures with Mr. Grumbel.
Come here, you rascal. Let me clean you up.
Mr. Grumbel sat on his sofa, looking at his mud-speckled walls, his chewed boot, and his empty flower bed. He let out a long, heavy sigh. Sometimes loyalty felt like a very messy full-time job he hadn't applied for. But then Baxter walked over and rested his heavy, ginger-colored head on Mr. Grumbel's knee. He looked up with big, soulful eyes that said, "I might be a disaster, but I am your disaster." In that moment, the house felt a little warmer and the silence felt a little less lonely. Mr. Grumbel realized that while he might never have a clean floor or a whole boot again, he had something much better. He had a friend who thought he was the center of the universe. And as they walked out into the sunset, Baxter made sure to trip Mr. Grumbel just once, loyally, of course. In the end, Mr. Grumbel learned that a quiet house is just a house, but a home is where someone waits for you with a wagging tail. Baxter might have been a disaster, but he was the kind of disaster that made life worth living. Their journey together proves that the best friendships are often the ones we didn't know we needed. thank you for following along with Baxter's Wagging Woes. Whether you have a Baxter of your own or are still looking for your ginger cookie companion, may your days be filled with joy and just the right amount of slobbery loyalty. Until our next adventure, keep wagging.